What's up guys, it's your girl Brianna aka MiniMarley and I'm back for another video. So I'm really excited about this video because this is a style that I have never ever done on my channel, and that's pretty crazy because this is kind of a natural hair basic. As you can tell by the title, I'm going to be showing you guys how I do a perm rod set on stretched natural hair. You guys, I'm not gonna lie, I literally struggled with this style. It took me like half my head before I finally got the hang of it and started moving a little bit faster. Perm rods are a little bit difficult, but I feel like I really got the technique down and the results speak for themselves, honey. So if you want to see how I create this bomb perm rod set, then please keep watching this video. Alright, so as usual, we are starting with freshly washed hair, and before we get started on this tutorial, I just want to let you know that this video is not sponsored, but it was initially meant to be sponsored by a brand called Waterless, and we decided to postpone our sponsorship, but I just could not sit on this video any longer. I had to put it out. So you'll notice that all the products I use in this video are by the brand Waterless, but it's not sponsored, and I'm going to give you guys some other suggestions for products that you can use just in case you don't have these on hand. But right now I'm applying their curl milk product to my hair. I'm working in sections of 4, and I'm just applying that product and then really detangling my hair, making sure that the product gets in every single strand. And this product can basically be replaced by any other type of leave-in. So other leave-ins that I use are the ones by Shea Moisture. I use some leave-ins by As I Am, and the one that I've been using most recently is by Talia Wajid. They're great detangler leave-in. So any leave-in that you have will pretty much work for this. I applied it to each of these 4 sections. Now I'm going back to the beginning and I'm applying this next product. This is the Waterless Heat Shield. Again, this can be replaced with any type of heat protectant that you have on hand. I am going to be blow drying my hair today to do this perm rod set on blown out hair, so I want to just make sure that I'm protecting my hair against any heat. The one that I typically would use on a normal day is by Shea Moisture. They have a silicone free line that is in like a blue and pink bottle, and I really love that heat protectant. So if you have that one or any other heat protectant, just go ahead and spray that on your hair. And now we are blow drying. As you can see, I am using the Rev Air blow dryer. At this point, it's not that new. A lot of people have probably reviewed it by now, but I recently started using this and I'm obsessed. This thing takes all of the work out of blow drying, and it's also so much better on your hair. I feel like this is the only way for me to blow dry my hair at this point. It works so well. So as you can see, this is what my hair looks like before blow drying, really shrunken. And I'm just going to go through with my Denman brush, detangle my hair, and then I'm just gonna put it in the hole of this Rev Air, and it basically has a suction that just sucks my hair in, and then I just slide it all the way up. It's literally like magic. I feel like using brushes and comb attachments on your blow dryer can cause breakage because it's kind of rough, and the heat is also very high, and it's just kind of damaging if you do it too much. But when it comes to the Rev Air, I really feel comfortable knowing that I'm not damaging my hair. And again, this is not sponsored, and I know this product is pretty expensive, but if you can afford it, it will change your life. So here's a comparison of my hair blow dried and not blow dried. I just love this shot, so I wanted to include it and show you guys what the difference is. And here is my hair fully blow dried. By the way, if you guys do want a more in-depth tutorial on how I blow dry my hair using the Rev Air blow dryer, please let me know in the comments below and I will get that done for you guys. But here is a product that I'm using for this portion of the video. This is the Hair Balm by Waterless, and I'll get more into this product later and, you know, recommend other products that you guys should use, because this is actually very important, especially if you live in a humid area like me. The product that I used really helped this style last. But anyway, I'm getting started by applying that product to this section, and I really focused it on the ends of my hair so I could get those to curl up. And now I'm just going to apply the perm rod to my hair. I'm starting by rolling it on, and psych, that was a fail. You guys, I really struggled with this perm rod set. I literally had to get up, go to the bathroom, do this, and really figure it out. And once I got the hang of it, I came back, and now I'm about to show you guys what I figured out in the last hour. So basically, once again, I'm going in with my hair balm, and I'm starting at the ends of my hair. Really make sure that you apply this product to the end, to the point where your hair curls up. It's really important to get that really nice curl at the end of this perm rod, and to get your hair to wrap and lay flat on the rod. And the only way you can do that is if your hair is really moisturized and a little bit damp or wet at the end. Don't put too much product on the rest of your hair. Just make sure that the end is moist. Then go ahead and wrap. And as you can see, I'm kind of twirling the rod onto my hair as I go up. I'm twirling it all the way up until the base, and then I'm going to secure it. Now, you guys, I struggled, so I know I'm going to show you this a few more times so that I can really help you nail this technique, because it's tough. It can be really hard to get the base of this perm rod to feel secure, but just keep at it. I promise you'll get it. Once again, I just applied some product to my hair, not too much, just very little. I'm wrapping my hair onto the perm rod. Be very careful, and then once you go up a few times, you can start twirling. Twirl the perm rod all the way up, make sure it's nice and secure, and then go ahead and close the rod. Another technique that you can do is just to twist your hair at the base of the section, and I learned this from Nay Too Curly. I will link her video down below. It was so helpful. After a while, I started twisting at the root of every section, and it really helps. This just helps to flatten out your roots and get them to feel a little bit more secure, because they can really feel puffy and it can feel like your hair is loose. So twisting at the root really helps with that. Once you do that, just comb out this section, and then you're just basically going to do the exact same thing we were doing before, smoothing out the ends of your hair on that perm rod, and then just twirl it as you wind the rod up. So the product that I used for this again was the Waterless hair balm, and this was just a water-based kind of moisturizing styling cream, and you really want to make sure that you use a water-based styler for this. And if you live in a humid area like I do, I live in Miami and it is super humid, so blow-dried styles typically never last here, and I was really worried that this style wouldn't last, but the product that I used really helped with keeping this style intact. If you use an oil-based or a creamy, buttery type of product, I feel like it really attracts moisture and it will cause your hair to frizz up pretty fast, and it's just not good. We've all been there before, but this product really helped my hair to last all week long. So I recommend using something kind of like this, a water-based product, something that's not too heavy and too thick, just something light, almost like a leave-in. And if you have any type of product like that, then you can use that. If I can think of any, I will link them in the description box below, so definitely check there, because I'm going to link you guys some other options that I know you probably have on hand, just in case you don't have these products. So I'm just repeating the same steps for each of these sections until I get to the front of my hair. And I just wanted to show you one of the issues that you might run into. Sometimes when you install the perm rod, it might feel loose and floppy at the roots. All you have to do to fix this is just play with it a little, open the perm rod back up, try to reposition it and tighten it a bit and re-secure it. This can be a little bit frustrating, but just keep at it, guys. I promise after a while you'll start to get into your groove and feel what works for you. But like I said, the Nay Too Curly method that I saw, twisting at the roots, is one thing that can definitely help you if this is your first time doing it. So for about half of my head, I twisted at the root and the other half I didn't, but it ended up still coming out bomb. So this is what my hair looks like with all of the perm rods installed. And now it is time for the takedown, my favorite part. So as you can see, when I pull these rods off, my hair is super nice and bouncy and the curl really set in. Make sure that you take out your perm rods when they are fully dry. Because this is a blown out style, it doesn't take that long for it to dry. So I just slept with these overnight and took them out the next morning. As you can see, making sure that my ends were really nice and damp from the product really helped me to get a super nice curl at the end. And that is kind of one of the most important things in my opinion. Make sure that you apply enough product to the ends of your hair. You don't want it to be so dry that the curls can't really set in and form. You need to add enough moisture to this section of hair so that the curl can really form and, you know, have something to just lock it in. But of course, you don't want to add too much product to your hair because we don't want this blowout to revert back to curly. So as you can see, I am just separating my hair one section at a time. I'm pulling it apart and then I'm twirling it around my finger just in case there's any frizz. This really helps to just bring the curl back, get rid of any frizz, and just make it really look nice and defined. So I always do that whether I'm doing a twist out or a perm rod set, flexi rod set. I always like to separate and then twirl this section to really make sure that I get that curl popping. Definitely take your time with this step. It takes a while, but we really want a nice big full fro so you can separate your hair as much or as little as you want. With my hair fully separated, my curls are popping. They are so bouncy, so defined. I have so much volume and I'm really feeling this perm rod set. It was looking a little rough at the beginning. I wasn't sure if it was gonna come through, but it definitely did. So I just went ahead and pinned my hair back so that I can smooth out my edges a little bit. Of course, I'm just using my usual gel, Eco Styler gel, and my Style Factor Edge Booster. Then I'm going to take my scarf and tie that down. I always like to add a shine spray or some type of serum at the end of a style. I like to use something light. You don't want to use any real oil that is really heavy. Just a nice little oil serum that is going to just add some shine and not really any moisture. It's just for shine. And then I'm going to take my pick and just fluff my hair at the roots and make sure that I get the volume that I want. Again, please look at the description box below. I am struggling to come up with the names of these products, but I will have everything linked for you down below. But this is what my finished product is looking like. This came out so much better than I imagined, especially because of how much I was struggling, but I love the results. Alright, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys really enjoyed this tutorial and found it helpful. Perm rods can be a little bit tricky, but like anything else, practice makes perfect. So keep at it. The results are worth it. I definitely want to try this out on wet hair instead of stretched and see how that works. And I also can't wait to see how my hair grows over the next couple days. So definitely follow me on Instagram if you would like to see that as well. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, turn on your notifications because you don't want to miss the next video. All right. Peace out, guys. I will see you in the next one.